Pinball Pastimes Arcade, and I wanted to showcase a game that we have here right up front. It's a 1931 Whiffle made by Automatic Industries. So this is an extremely historic game, and the reason why it's historic is because this is the very first game with a coin slot. So in order to reset the game, you'd load a nickel in here, you'd push this in, and you would see, Nick, you want to see how the board, there's like a board underneath that just drops the balls. There you go. And then we can reload the ball over here. One at a time, it'll come up here, pull back this plunger, and give it a shot. Here we go, I got 10 points. Load another one. Shoot it again. There you go, so I have 30 points so far. So this is a tabletop game that you could actually kind of shake and nudge a little bit, primarily used for gambling. Actually something that's pretty neat here on the card. It says that the people who are leasing this game are not responsible for gambling, because these were primarily used for gambling. This is called a bagatelle. And actually, this is where pinball got its name. You see all these little nails here. Those are pins, and you have balls. And as we graduated through the different stages of pinball, we get a little more sophisticated stuff like we have on the floor here too. But the history of where pinball actually originated, there's a lot of conversation about it being all the way back to rolling boulders down a hill. And then there was definitely people that would turn their billiard tables and slant them and use pool cues to shoot. That was a very popular thing too. But as we think of pinball as it is, there's typically not an argument that Whiffle is the first, let's say, significant pinball, specifically because this is the beginning of coin operations. Now, while Whiffle is very historic, some people actually don't consider it to be the most popular, let's say, first pinball. We can come down here, Nick. We do have a Ballyhoo here on display, which was released a few months later and completely blew it out of the water. So Whiffle was pretty much dead once Ballyhoo came up. We'll do another segment on this, Ballyhoo, which was so successful that Bally actually named, the legend is told, after this game. So this was released by Bally, the pinball manufacturer, and this was their first commercially successful game, as well as Gottlieb Baffle Ball, which came out a few months before this. So while these are more popular, and let's say people might think more significant, probably more expensive, this Whiffle at Automatic Industries was definitely the kicking off point of coin operations. And something else, Nick, if you want to look right here. We are located in Girard, Ohio, only about 10 minutes away from there, Youngstown, Ohio. So it's not only is this historically significant, it's really cool that we have that in here because the locals might not know the origins of pinball actually were just 10 minutes down the road.